Hello 8th class, welcome back. In our previous class, we completed up to question number 3 of exercise 8.3, which is of compound interest. And this exercise in this class will be continuing with the same exercise. Question number 4 says that I borrowed rupees 12,000 from Jamshed at this much for simple interest for 2 years. Okay? First, he is saying that he borrowed some money, that is 12,000 for time 2 years and at rate 6% per annum at simple interest. It means simple interest for this amount will be this much, 12,000 into R into T divided by 100. It will be 120 into 12, that is 1440 rupees. Okay? Had I borrowed this sum at 6% per annum compound interest, okay? If we had borrowed this amount at compound interest, okay? Now, compound interest at compound interest, okay? First we calculated simple interest, okay? Simple interest. Now compound interest, P, R and T are the same. We have to first calculate A, which will be equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. P is 12,000, 1 plus 6 by 100 to the power T. It will be equal to 12,000, 106 by 100 to the power T. 2, sorry. It means it is equal to 106 by 100, 106 by 100. We can cancel out zeros this much. Okay? Now we will perform the multiplication. It will come out to be 106 into 106 into 12, 134,832 by 10, 134,833.2 rupees. Okay? This is your amount. We still have to calculate the compound interest, which will be equal to amount minus principal, that is 13,483.2 minus 12,000, which will be equal to 1483.2 rupees. Okay? If he borrowed at simple interest, he has to pay this much money as interest, and if he borrowed at compound interest, he has to pay this much money as interest. Okay? It means he is paying more when it is compounded. So, and how much more he is paying? He has to pay 4 minus, okay? This much more, okay? He has to pay this much more money, okay? This is your answer. Question number 5 says that Vasudevan invested rupees 60,000. So P is your principal is your 60,000. Question number 5. P is 60,000 at rate 12% per annum, compounded half yearly. Okay? Compounded half yearly. It means your rate and your time should be in half years, not in annum. Okay? We have to change that. First we will, okay, first part. This is first part. In first part, time is 6 months. Okay? We will convert R and T into half years. We know that for converting R into half years, we divide rate by 2, that is 6% per half year. ठीक है, 6 months means 6 by 12 year, that is 1 by 2, and 1 by 2 year is equal to 1/2 year, or you can directly use 6 months is equal to 1/2 year. Now we have to calculate the amount. ठीक है, so A is P 1 by R by T, R by 100 to the power T. We will write the formula, then we will put the numbers. It will be 60,000, 106 by 100, this much, 600 into 106. Okay, it will be 106 into 600, which should be equal to 63600. He would get this much money after 6 months. Similarly, we can calculate for 1 year. For second part, P will be same, that is 60,000. R will be 6% per half year, and time is 1 year, and 1 year will be equal to 2 half years. ठीक है, now we can calculate A, which will be P 1 plus R by 100 to the power T, and we can solve it. Now question number 6, RF took a loan of rupees 80,000 from a bank. ठीक है, question number 6, loan of how much amount? 80,000. It means your principal amount is 80,000 rupees. If the rate of interest is 10% per annum, if it is 10% per annum, find the difference of amount you will be paying after 1.5 years. ठीक है, 1.5 years, which will be equal to 3/2 years. ठीक है, if interest is compounded annually and interest is compounded half yearly. ठीक है, difference in amounts. ठीक है, first we will calculate when interest is compounded annually. If interest is calculated annually after 1 year, which means conversion time is 1 year, so we don't need to change R or T because they are already in years. ठीक है, so we will simply write the formula for amount and put the value for P, R and T. It will be 80,000, 1 plus 10 by this, and 3/2. ठीक है, 3/2 or 1/2. ठीक है, okay, I forgot to mention one thing. If we are provided with time which is in fractions, ठीक है, and it is compounded annually, so we will calculate amount using compound interest formula for the whole number, and we will leave this fraction part. For this fraction part, we will use simple interest formula, for which principal is equal to amount of this time period, amount after this time period. ठीक है, it will be 80,000 into 11/10, which will be equal to this, and it will be 88,000. Amount is this. ठीक है, for first year it is this. For next half year, ठीक है, for next half year we will calculate simple interest, where we will calculate simple interest. We will calculate simple interest, for which P is equal to amount after 1 year, which is equal to 88,000. R is 10% and time is 1/2 year. ठीक है, so simple interest will be P into R into T to the power divided by 100. It will be 88,000 into R 10 by T is half by 100. ठीक है. So you got 4400 simple interest for this time period. It means amount after 1.5 year will be equal to amount after 1 year plus simple interest for half year. It will be equal to 88,000 plus 4400, which will be equal to 004 and 9. Okay, this will be the amount he will be getting. This will be the amount he has to pay if interest is compounded annually. Okay, now we will talk when interest is compounded half yearly. Compounded half yearly. Okay, for half yearly your R should be according to half year only. It may, if it is 10% per annum, it will be 5% per half year. It will divide by 2, that is 5% per half year. Per half year time, 1 year is equal to 2 half years and plus 1 by 2. It means we have 3 half years. We have converted R and T into half years. Now we can use the formula for A. It will be P 1 plus R by 100 to the power T, which will be equal to 80,000 1 plus 5 by 100 to the power 3. It will be equal to 80,000 21 by 20 to the power 3. Further calculations tells that it will be equal to 21 by 20. Product will be written 3 times because we have cube. Okay, now 2 4s are 20 and 10. Okay. Now we are left with 21 into 21 cube into 21 cube into 10. 21 into 10, it will be 92610. Okay, rupees. And we were getting how much money? So we have to find the difference now. Okay, difference was we were getting, I think, 88,000 plus 4,400. We were getting 92,400. So difference is difference of 92,610 and 92,400, which will be equal to 210 rupees. Okay. Now next question. Question number 7 says that. Question number 7 says that Maria invested 8,000 in business. It means P here is 8,000. P is 8,000 rupees. If rate of interest R is 10% per annum, find the difference in amount. Okay, I read the different question. R is 5% per annum, compounded annually. Find first. First part, the amount credited against her name at the end of second year. Okay? If time is 2 years, we have to find the amount. Okay? Compounded annually, so we don't have to change R or T. So amount will be P 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. It will be 8000 1 plus P by 100 to the power T 20. 8021 by 20 to the power 2 means we have to multiply 2 times. 20. 441 into 20. 8820. This much money will be credited against her name at the end of second year. Okay? Then we have to find the interest for third year. Okay? Now we have to find interest for third. For third year, we can do two things. We can either two things. You can do two things. Okay? First one is we can calculate amount where P is. We have to calculate amount where P is 8000, R is 5%, T is equal to 3 years, and then subtract this amount from this one. Okay? Subtract this amount from this one. This will be your interest for third year. And second one is you will take this amount after 2 years, which was compounded annually as principal 8820. Time you will take 1 year because we are calculating for only after 2 years, it means only 1 year. R will be same as 5% and we will calculate simple interest. Okay? This one is quite easy, so we will be using this one. In other cases also, if we have to calculate for 1 year, then take the amount you got after certain time period as principal for next year and calculate simple interest. It will be P into R into T by 100, which will be 8820 into 5 into 1 by 100. 441. So interest for third year will be 441. Question number 8 is same as question number 6. So we are skipping it for now. We are moving on to question number 9. We have to find the amount. Find the amount when principal is 4096 and time period is 18 months. This much time is 18 months. And rate is 12 whole 1 by 2 per annum. Interest being compounded half yearly. Okay? Interest being compounded half yearly. It means we have to convert R and T into half year. 16 months means 3 half years, because 6 months are is equal to 1 half year. It means 18, which is equal to 6 into 3 months, will be 3 half years. It is 12 to the 24, 5 by 2% per annum. For half year, per half year, we will divide this rate by 2. It will be percent per half year. It will be 25 by 4% per half year. Okay. Now to have to calculate the amount, A will be P 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. P is 4096. 1 plus R is 25 by 4 into 100 to the power 3. 25 4s, it will be equal to 4096. 1 plus 1 by 16 to the power 3. equal to 4096 into 17 by 16, 17 by 16, 17 by 16, and I am having a guess key. This will 16 to the power 3 is going to be this. Okay, you can check. Yes, 16 to the power 3 is indeed this much. So we can cancel this out. We are left with 17 into 17 into 17, which will be equal to 4913. So this is the amount you will be getting. Now question number 10 is the population of place. In all the previous question, we were given with the amount and we were told that it is compounded annually or half yearly and we have to calculate the amount. But in this question, question number 10, we are dealing with population. Okay? Population increased to, okay? Population increased to this much in 2003. Okay? Population in 2003 is equal to 54,000. Rate is 5% per annum. We have to first part is what was the population in 2001. Okay? Population in 2001, whatever the amount was, it is going to be a principal. Okay? Whatever number of bacteria were there, it is going to be principal, and for them it is going to be amount. So A is 54,000, R is 5%, time period from 2001 to 2003. Okay? It is 2 years and we have to calculate P. Okay? We will use the same formula. Four thousand is equal to P into 21 by 20, 21 by 20. Since we have to calculate this P, which is population in 2001, we will leave it on one side and send these numbers to left hand side. It will be 50,000 into 20 by 21 into 21, 20 by 21 is equal to P. Now it is going to be 54,000 into 400 divided by 441, which is going to be 48979.59. Okay? And population cannot be in points, so we have to tell approximate number. So this is going to be 48980 approximately, because this number is 5, so it is going to be 80. We will add 1 to 79. Okay. Now we have to calculate the population in 2005. In 2005, okay? In 2005, what will be the principal? Is it going to be amount or it is going to be principal? Since we are starting with 54,000, it means this is going to be your principal. Then R will be 5% per annum and your time will be 2003 to 2005, that is 2 years. We will calculate amount which will be equal to P1 plus R by 100 to the power T, that is it will be 59535. It means population after 2 years in 2005 will be 59,535. Now next question is question number 11. This is dealing with number of bacteria. In the laboratory, count of bacteria was increasing at a rate of this. Okay, R is 2.5 per hour. Okay, find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours. If the count was initial count is 506,000 at the end of 2 hours. Okay, so T is your 2 hours. We have to find the final count. Final count here will be amount. Initial count will be your principal. So we can write final count will be initial count 1 plus R by 100 to the power T. We are using the formula for compound interest. It will be 506,000 1 plus 2.5. Okay, 2.5 means 25 by 10. It will be 25 by 1000 to the power 2. 25 4s are 40. It will be 506,000 1 plus 40 to the power 2. It will be equal to 506,000 41 into 40, 41 by 40 is this. Now I will divide 5060 into 41 divided by 16, which is equal to 531,616.25, which is equal to approximately 531,616. We can ignore this 25. Okay, this is going to be the amount of bacteria after 2 hours. Now last question of this exercise, question number 12. A scooter was bought at rupees this. Okay, price of scooter is rupees 42,000. Its value depreciated. Depreciate means decrease in value. Okay, depreciation is 8% per annum. Okay, depreciation means decrease in value. You have to find out the value after 1 year. Okay, you have to find out the value after 1 year. Because time is 1 year, simple interest and compound interest will be the same. We will calculate with simple interest because it is quite similar in comparison to compound interest. Your P is this into R is this, time is this, divided by 100. Okay, it will be this much 3360, this is your depreciation. ठीक है, this is your depreciation. ठीक है. Now value after 1 year will be price, because it is depreciation we have to subtract it, minus depreciation. ठीक है. Price was 42,000 minus 3,360. This much rupees. ठीक है. This will be the value after 1 year. So with this we have completed exercise 4, compound interest, as well as we have completed a chapter. In next class we will be discussing a new topic and a new chapter. Have a nice day.